Hi everyone, it's Debbie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm a reseller. I've been reselling for 18 years and I absolutely love it. And today I have a really fun Goodwill bins haul. I did not need to go shopping at all, but my mom has been at home for so long since COVID started. They've tried to be really careful. Even when we visit, most of the time we visit outside because my parents have health risks, and so they've tried to be really careful. Well, now they're starting to get out a little bit more, and so I asked my mom if she wanted to do something, and Morgan and I thought, I bet she would like to go to the bins because my mom is the ultimate thrifter. Back before it was popular, before eBay, she would go thrifting into garage sales and she would find the neatest things and she'd say, oh look, this is so valuable and I got it for this price. And back then I didn't appreciate it as much as I should. Okay, I am editing now and I had to laugh. Not appreciating it is definitely an understatement. I remember when I was a little kid, my mom pulling up to a garage sale, and I got down and laid on the floor of the car because I was so worried that one of my friends would see me at a garage sale. So I definitely did not appreciate it the way that I should, and I feel bad that I didn't. So Mom, if you are watching this, I'm sorry I did not appreciate it as much as I should back then, but I do now, and I absolutely love it and glad that I took after you. I know I owe her for my ability because I watched her through the years, and then I was able to do that, I'm sure, because a lot of the things that I didn't even realize that I was learning when I was younger. So we went to the Goodwill bins in Oklahoma City. It's $1.09 a pound for clothing if you get at least 25 pounds. And we did get a lot more than that. Hey guys, what are you finding? Oh, that's cute.
Has a lining.
I'll look it up. Oh, silkling. Yes, that's great, Morgan. Hey, Morgan. You finding anything? A cheese festival. Nice. Aw, cute. That's really good.
Thank you.
I will pop up right here a grand total of the amount that I spent on just my items so that you will know how much I spent, and then I will also pop up how much I expect to get back based on recent sold comps. Now, some things have already sold quickly, and I'll tell you what sold already, how much it sold for. I got some fun items this time. We will start with these skis that are right here. Morgan found these as we were walking out the very end. And these are by the pound, and I think they were 69 cents a pound. I will look that up. And I have sold skis before and know that some of them can be worth a lot of money. So I just picked them up because I knew they were going to be so inexpensive. These cost a little bit more than I thought. They weighed 9.6 pounds at 89 cents a pound. The cost for these skis was $8.54. I like knowing the exact amount that I paid for each item rather than using an average cost of goods so that I will know my exact profit for each item, so I will know if it's worth it to pick up the next time. On something like this, if I were to spend too much time researching and then I went and said, oh, I've got to go find a box, and I spent 3 hours on this pair of skis because I didn't really know much about them, it wouldn't really be worth it. So I timed myself. It took me 15 minutes to do the research, photographing, and prepare the draft. Now, I didn't list it yet because I did not have a box that was the correct size. I took measurements, and so I put a note in my phone and I put what dimensions I would need. Now, next time I go to the box store, I will get a box that size, make sure I have stuff to wrap around it and pack it. And then when I have all of those materials, I will list it then, because the worst thing is if I went ahead and listed these today, right when I photographed them and created the draft, and I didn't have the box, then someone buys it. Well, the box store that I go to is about 90 miles from here. That would be a disaster. I can get a box at the UPS store here, but it will cost me greatly and eat up a lot of profit. So if it's something of odd size, I go ahead, get it all ready, but I do not list it until I have a box and it's ready to send out. Now, when I'm creating the draft, I didn't really know much about these. All I do when I'm creating the draft is I look at every bit of wording on here. I put everything on here. I take pictures of everything that I can, and usually from the information on the skis, it provides everything that the buyer needs to know. I think I should be able to sell these for around $50 to $80. And then this item, I had already packaged a lot of these. So I was going to show you, I get in a habit of when I list something, I go ahead and pre-package it because then it stays very nice. I wasn't thinking about needing to do the haul, it's just such a habit of packaging it. So what I did was I went ahead and left it, and then we can see how nicely it comes out if you have it pre-packaged. I have had times where I did not pre-package and I just threw it in the bucket, and then it's a disaster when it comes time to ship because then I have to steam the item because I don't want to send it wrinkled. I bought the wrong bags. The ones I have linked down below you can open and close. These are not resealable. They're still really nice, but they're not resealable, unfortunately. Okay, I was so excited to find this shirt. This is a vintage Michael Jackson shirt, and it says Thriller on the back, and it has a paper tag. I knew it was vintage. It says extra large, made in the USA, 100% cotton, screen stars. And look at this, it has an old Target tag. When you see these paper tags and they're pinned on, then you know that they are vintage. It was on clearance at Target for $7. So this is new with tags and new old stock. So I put NOS. Well, when I looked up comps, I saw some really high ones. I think someone was asking like $210. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best t-shirt I ever found. So I started it high. I started it at like $299 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. No attention whatsoever. So I figured I'm going to shoot high. This might take a long time to sell, and it might not be worth that much. It might actually only be worth about $50 or $60. But that's amazing. When I got it at the bins, I'll pop up how much I spent on it because I didn't write it down. So even if I only sold it for $40, I would be really happy. So what I've been doing is I've been slowly lowering it, and it's receiving more attention as I'm lowering it and lowering it. And I'm okay if this takes a little while. I want to make sure I get the most that I can, but I don't want to price it out of selling it. If I were to leave it at $299, the odds of me actually ever selling it would be extremely low, but I wanted to try. Then the next thing, I had two big and tall items that were in the previous what sold video, and then there was a third item that was with it, and it looked big and tall. The tag was only like an extra large, but it looks really big. So in the listing, I was sure to put the chest measurement. It looks like a big and tall size to me. It looks more like a 2X or a 3X to me. And it is this Eskimo Joe's, which is in Stillwater, Oklahoma. And here is the tag, size extra large, just a nice full zip fleece jacket in excellent condition. And so I think it'll probably end up selling for $18 or $20. Then I have to show you this wedding dress that Morgan found. She was across the room and she found it, and I thought, Wow, that's amazing. I find wedding dresses at the bins sometimes because I think people just don't want to pick them up and mess with them. Well, I timed how long it took me to do all of the cleaning, prep, photographing, and everything of this dress, and it took me an hour. But I think I'll make like $200 on it, so that's worth it to me. It had all these stains all over it, and I cleaned it. This is an Allure Bridal's wedding dress. It is a size 12, and I found out the retail value is $1,500, so I had some serious motivation to get it really nice and clean. I steamed every bit of the dress to try to disinfect it since it had been at the bins. Then I worked on stain removal. Okay. Look at all those stains. I'm going to see if I can get them out. So I will try a little bit of OxiClean and we will see if this does the trick. I'm getting a clean sock out of the drawer. It is stained because I use it to polish shoes, but it is clean. Oh my gosh, that took it immediately out. I can't believe that. Oh, yay. I might be able to save this dress. Okay, here's another one that's really bad. It's just taking it out immediately. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. See, this is why I love reselling. How fun is that? I think a lot of people would have just thrown this out, and instead we're saving this beautiful dress. Wow, all of the stains are coming out, every single one. Look, they just come right out. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Okay, here's another one. It is immediately coming out. It doesn't even have to soak. I am beyond happy with this. Okay, that's pretty bad right there. I'm gonna try putting it on this. Wow. I'm gonna try spraying it directly on it. Okay. Toothbrushes are always good for stubborn things. Oh yeah, that's taking it out. Happy day, happy day. Oh my gosh, that worked. Down here. This is pretty bad. Let's see if we can get this cleaned up. I'm gonna paint anything. Oh my gosh, can you see that? Wow, it just comes right out. So if you ever get self-tanner on anything, I'm pretty sure that OxiClean is the trick. Not perfect, but a lot better. A lot better. The dress looks amazing now. I cannot believe they came out that easily. this was inside and it was sewn in, so I cut it out, and these are like $65 or $85 brand new. It is the brand Dominique. Let's try this. Okay, so see right here? I sprayed it. Now let me rub it. Holy cow. It's almost out. That looks like she went and got a spray tan, and that was just from a spray tan or something. So I think this is salvageable also, and I can get those stains out, and I bet this will sell for $25 or $30 also. Wow, yay Morgan, good job for finding this. Okay, that still looks a little discolored. So we'll see if I let it sit for a bit and then run it through the wash if it comes clean. And I will sell it even if it has a little bit of staining, and just say that it's like from a spray tan or self tanner or something. So yay! A lot better. The long line bra that was underneath already sold. It was the brand Dominique. I will pop it up. This Dominique bra was size 34B. Good keywords for bras like this to put in your title are corset, bridal, white, formal, long line, strapless, underwire. I also put the style number in the title in case someone's looking for that specific style. It sold on eBay for a gross amount of $23.52. My earnings were $16.18. My cost of goods was only 42 cents, and my profit was $15.76. It took just 25 days to sell. Also, I looked up that style number and I was able to get the exact description. So I just pasted it into my description, and it was so easy to list, and I was confident that I was providing the correct description. So I've already made money on it. Now let me grab the wedding dress. Okay, I have it packaged, and a lot of times when I am at the dry cleaners, I will just ask them if I can have a little bit of extra plastic to store things in, but I wasn't planning on going to the dry cleaners, and it takes up a lot less space when you already have it packaged. So I ordered this on Amazon. I think it was like $6 or $7, and it was just a wedding dress bag, and so I will take it out and show it to you. It really helps with storage when you have it in something, and I just thought it was so beautiful. And it's not perfect, but it is gorgeous. I should change the hanger out before I send it. That'll look kind of tacky to send it on a black hanger. And you know, you could just put this in a plastic trash bag and that would protect it, but I think presentation is key, and you would not want to receive a beautiful wedding dress in a trash bag. So here is the dress, and it is just absolutely beautiful. This wedding dress weighs 5.4 pounds. I paid $1.09 a pound at the Goodwill bins that day, so my cost was $5.89 when rounded up for this beautiful wedding dress. Less than $6. You just can't beat that. Found the brand tucked inside. This is another one that maybe it'll take a little while to sell, but I was so excited that it came clean, and I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm very proud of Morgan for finding it. I also wanted to announce the inventory giveaway winner, and I wanted to tell all of you thank you so much for your help and input on which videos you find are the most helpful, and helpful was the key word. That helps me because I want to, while I have a limited time, I want to try to provide the best content that I can for everyone. A little behind on answering comments, but I want you to know that I have read every single one, and everybody is so nice and wonderful, and I am going to work on getting caught up on the comments because they all mean so much to me. So thank you so much if you left a comment. Let's break here and I will show you the screen recording and announce the winner. I said that I would do the drawing on October 21st at 9 a.m. Central Time. So I am recording my screen as I use the random YouTube comment picker. I filtered by the word helpful, which was the key word. And if you look in the top left-hand corner, it will show you that right when it turned 9 o'clock, I hit the start button, and the winner is Dennis Wong. Congratulations, Dennis. So congratulations to Dennis Wong. And I recognize Dennis's name. He's been watching the channel for a long time, so that makes me so happy, because when I had my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, you had to ask a question to be entered to win. And I remember him asking a question. So that was a long time ago. So thank you so much, Dennis, for all of your loyalty, watching the channel, and supporting. So if you just want to email me at love2shop242@gmail.com and tell me the 20 items that you would like out of that haul, and let me know where you would like me to ship them to. I will get them right out to you. Okay, so let me show you a few more things that we got. This jacket has already sold on eBay, and the buyer has not paid yet. I picked it up because it was a long, nice leather jacket, and at the bins, I just can't resist. It is the brand Preston and York. So it's not just a super high-end brand, but it had shoulder pads, it was long, it was 100% leather, it was in excellent condition. And so I thought, I bet I can still get $30, $40, $50 for this. And at the bins, I'll have to pop up how much it costs, but I bet maybe $4 or so. So I love being able to pick up things like this at the bins, because they're usually so overpriced at the regular Goodwill. So it has sold, so we will see if they pay. I will have it in my next what sold video. Yay, they paid before I completed editing this video, so I will just provide the information about it right now. This was the Preston and York leather jacket, size small. I put black, long, trench coat. I'm sure to put both words, jacket and coat, when possible in the title. I put vintage 80s or 90s and pockets. It sold for a gross amount of $49.30. I received back in the bank $25.12. My cost of goods was $3.30, and my profit was $21.82. It took 1 month and 11 days to sell. This is how I ship leather jackets. I use tissue paper in between the different layers and folds, so it's completely covered and then sealed with a piece of tape or sticker. Then I put it in an 18 by 24 poly mailer to give it weather protection. Then I put it in a box. I used the USPS 1092 box. If you want to learn about different shipping supplies and how to order them free from USPS, I explain it in this video. I go through step by step and show exactly how to order the shipping supplies on the USPS website. I also show step by step how to order a free USPS carrier pickup, which is awesome. And although this is titled eBay, so much of it applies to Poshmark also. Then a couple more things. Morgan found this. She thought it was cute. It's pineapples, and it is the brand Silkland, and I have had luck selling items from Silkland before, not for a lot, like probably $20, $25, but that's a lot of standard prices for bins items that I find, and it's 100% silk, and I heard someone saying pineapples were in right now. So Morgan found it, and she was like, oh, this is cool, pineapples. So I was like, oh, there's something to that. So I picked this up, and I have not listed it yet. I will get it listed soon. Then a polo Ralph Lauren shirt with a multicolored pony on the chest, and a lot of times I avoid button-down shirts, but the multicolored pony did it for me. When I sold a lot of polo Ralph Lauren, that was definitely something that I looked at. When they had a multicolor pony, they often sold faster, and I could ask a little bit more money for them. And it was probably right around $1. The Blake fit, and oh my, it's only a size small. So that is a bit of a challenge. Okay, now a couple of Christmas sweaters that I found. And this, of course, I accidentally prepackaged already also. And this one I just thought was really pretty. And it is the brand Victoria Jones, size small, but it looks like an oversized size small. But I just thought it was really pretty. And at the bins, it was probably $1.50. I thought I could probably get $18 or $20 for this shirt. And then one more Christmas shirt. And this one had lots of sparkle, beads, embroidery, sequins, these pretty leaves. And this is the brand a Milano collection, and it looked vintage to me. So I thought this is the time of year for this. It has shoulder pads. It was in nice condition. So I thought this is another one that we'll get $18, $20, $25 for. So I thought I'd pick that up. I've listed both of those already, but neither one of them have sold yet. I probably listed them a little bit high. So I've been dropping the price, and that is everything. I had 3 items that sold and shipped out before I had a chance to film this haul. So I will share those 3 items now. I sold this Michael Kors women's reversible belt. I put logo, black. I would have put brown also, but I ended up running out of characters and had to eliminate one word. So I chose to eliminate the word brown, although I would have loved to have that in also. There was no size tag, but I estimated that it was a large or an extra large according to a size chart. And I also put that it fit a 33 to 38 inch waist. Then I was sure to take photos and in the description explain the length, how I measured to come to those sizes. I put that it did have a couple of scratches. It actually looked a lot better in person than it did in the photos, so I put that. I did put a size chart in the listing also so that they could see what the size chart actually shows. It sold on eBay for a gross amount of $24.74. My earnings were $16.16. The cost of goods was 46 cents, and my profit was $15.70. It took just 26 days to sell. The next 2 items were in my last what sold video. So if you'd like more details on these next 2 items, you can go back to that video. But I just wanted to quickly mention that this Perry Ellis vest was in this haul, and it sold on eBay for a gross amount of $48.14. The other item that was from this haul was the Under Armour 5XL pullover, and it sold for a gross amount of $52.15. And that is everything. It felt like so much more than that, but I think I got a lot of big bulky things, and then I had my mom's things and Morgan's things. So we had a pretty big cart full. Oh, there's one more thing that's upstairs. Morgan found this formal looking dress and she modeled it for me. This was the vintage 80s Nicola Maids custom bridesmaids dress. I estimated that it was a size 8, 10, or medium. I also put black, prom, bridesmaid. I looked up information about this, and they are custom handmade bridesmaids dresses. So I put in the description what I had learned when researching this brand, and they put the person's name and measurements. So I put all of that on there, and then I also provided measurements for the dress, and I shot high on this. I started out at around 60. I think I've dropped it down to around 40, but I would probably accept down to $20 on this one. This is something that's unique and different. So when I find things like this, I like to start them high, see if they get attention. If they don't, I just slowly lower them until I find the right price. Okay, this was a little bit more tricky to figure out how to report the numbers to you this time. Since some items have really high shipping, I didn't want to include that. So I decided what I would do was take the lowest amount that I thought each item would sell for, take out any shipping, any potential fees and the money that I would receive back in my bank on the items that have not sold yet. Now, the items that have already sold, I took the number that actually was deposited into my account, and that is how I came up with $535.97 is the lowest amount that I think I will receive back in the bank for these items after any type of fees. The amount that I paid for these items was $28.39. So on the very lowest end, I should profit at least $500 on this haul. So I am really, really happy with that. So I feel like we had a successful day. We were probably there 45 minutes to an hour. I also got a Cat in the Hat costume, which was so cute. But at the checkout, the girl was like, "Oh my gosh, I love that. I want that." And so I was like, "Oh, do you really?" And she said, "Yes." And she said, "Oh, thank you." And she stopped right there and she put it on, and she said she was going to wear it for the rest of the day because it just makes people happy when they check out to see her all dressed up. So I thought that was super cute. She said that earlier that day she was wearing a wedding dress. So I was like, how fun. So that probably would have been a pretty good seller, $25 to $30, but it made me feel good that she was going to make people happy by getting to wear it. And she said, "I'll save it for you. If you come back tomorrow, then you can come get it." But I wasn't able to get back the next day. So I thought that was neat though, that she was able to dress up and wear it. So that is everything that I have for you today. If you are new here and not subscribed and would like to join me again, I have what sold videos, and if any of these things sell, I will be sure and include them in what sold videos so you can see how much they sold for, how long they took to sell, and what my profit was. And if you enjoyed this video and wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody have a great day. Bye.